Hi, Lisa and Steve. I came out here to have a look at the cottage, and so right now I'm just standing pointing towards the cottage. You see the cottage is right on the water, so it's a waterfront property, 0.44 of an acre. And okay, so that's the cottage there. I'm panning to the left. There's your next door neighbor, okay, 22 Gordon's Way. I'm panning to the left, which would be to the east. This is the road down. It's so that you can see the cottage with the orange. That's your next to the 22 Gordon's Way. And then there's a big house actually right in the corner just beyond the one with the orange roof. This is the road. You go up there and you can see that cottage, large home there actually with the upstairs balcony. There the road turns to the left pretty much on a right angle, and that's Cutcliffe. Oh, sorry, that's Gordon's Way, which will you go on to Cutcliffe, and that Cutcliffe comes off of the Augustine Cove Road. All right, I'm coming back. There's the cottage again. Okay, ahead of it, there's an open area there. The road keeps on going. I stopped the car adjacent to the cottage. I'm panning now to the right. So we are now panning towards the west, going northwest up to the north. So across the road there with the sign, I'm going to check that out. Looks like it's 11, so that would be 11 Gordon's Way. I'm just going to check that out because it's saying waterfront, and seeing if I can pick that one up. Now, right across the road, there's open field. Now, obviously, lots for further development, and you can see a couple of cottages fairly far away. So the cottage is fairly. There's not a lot around it at the moment, as you can see. Okay.
Good road too.
Excellent road, yeah. Excellent road coming in here. I mean, here it is, almost the end of January. Now, granted, we've had very little snow, but this road, the road base is very solid, very, very well maintained. I wouldn't anticipate any difficulties getting in here, certainly from early spring till late fall, and obviously this year into almost the end of January. So, all right, so we're just going to take a walk over towards the cottage. The video right now is running 2.5 minutes. I'll probably cut it off at about 5 minutes, and then we'll be going inside, okay? Oh, just for orientation again, there's the car. That's that 11 Gordon's Way with a sign on it for Century 21 that I'm going to check out when I get back home. Okay, so now we're heading towards the cottage. This some nice pine trees here. One of them fell down. There's an old shed there, probably that'll be good for storage, but you see the white sign ahead there, that's your driveway coming in. That's a big pine tree there and kind of a bushy pine on the left side. That's framing your driveway coming in. And here's the back of the cottage from basically the driveway. To the right side is that old shed. We have a picture there of where the hammock was. There's that fence privacy area there where the hammock shows in that picture we had. Okay. I'm just looking to see what kind of siding we have here. It's actually, I was hoping it wasn't Abitibi siding, and it isn't indeed. Actually, it's very, very thick wood. It's about probably about ½ inch thickness, very thick. Obviously, I think it was probably custom hewn. Now, the interesting thing is it's a steel roof, and it's coming down the sides. So both sides actually have steel roofing coming down the side. Here's a tank. Actually, it's great. It's a fiberglass tank, guaranteed for life, so no issue with the oil tank. Okay, and there's that steel siding. Okay, right ahead of me here there's an outdoor shower. Okay, now I'm going to just pan over towards that where that, okay, that's where the hammock was in the picture. All right, you see this cottage here, that'd be your next door neighbor. And then there's a larger home, big home actually right next to it. You can see it through the trees there. These are all on the water. Cottage is approximately, we're at the front of the cottage here now. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 15 to 18 yards. The cottage is set back from the bank edge. They have it's good shoring up here off the bank with the rocks. You can't see them all that good because they're covered. You can see the ice here, and that's good protection as well from erosion. Don't see a lot of trees falling off the bank, which is a good thing. It indicates that erosion is perhaps not so heavy here. Okay, and this is the Northumberland Strait. The bridge is actually this way. As I'm pointing there, that's to the west, so that the Confederation Bridge is that way. You're basically wide open here on the strait. And you can see in the far distance there's another cottage development. Actually, that would be Richards Point Road, where we went to look at a cottage last summer. Okay? All right, I'm going to come back towards the cottage again, and then I'm going to terminate this video. So basically, here's the front of the cottage, okay? And now I'm going to go to the other side. There's your neighbor to the east. There's the neighbor to the west. This is the deck area here that we're seeing in the picture.